What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my Twisted Life of TV. I am Poetry. You're here for Travel and Talk Tuesday. Not exactly sure what this talk is going to be about. And I know y'all all wondering, like, y'all probably not, because most of y'all watch my community board. A few weeks ago, probably maybe a little bit over a month ago, I talked to y'all about how I was probably going to wrap up my YouTube channel, so to speak, because I was getting like disinterested in the TV programs I was watching, things of that nature. And I realized just this weekend I really ain't recorded a video to be for real in almost 3 weeks, almost, with the exception of The Handmaid's Tale. And it's not that I'm not watching the shows. I still think The Handmaid's Tale, I still think The Raising Canaan, and I still think that Game of Thrones. I think that these are still some very good shows this season. My desire to actually do the videos, to record the videos, is what ain't been feeling a lot lately, y'all. And I said I was gonna make an announcement after this show season was over. But I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys right now, I'm not gonna be doing recaps for a while after this season. So Raising Canaan, matter of fact, all the shows, Raising Canaan, Game of Thrones, and Handmaid's Tale all have 10 episodes. I think Handmaid's Tale started the latest. So after Handmaid's Tale is over with, I am going to take an indefinite break from doing recaps and reviews. I'm not saying I'm taking an indefinite break from this channel. I don't know what I'm going to be doing on the channel. It might just be Travel and Talk Tuesdays. If I do that at all, I might just do some movie reviews. Maybe, because I don't go to the movies as much as I used to. But there's a lot of stuff going on in my life that I have come to the realization of that I have been no longer interested in doing, or no longer doing, even if I am interested in. And I need to find me again. I need to get back to me, not find me, because I ain't lose my damn self. I do love when I hear people say I'm finding myself again. I'm not finding myself. I ain't lose shit. I just the only thing I lost was interest. That's the only thing I lost. I lost determination, motivation, but myself I haven't lost, because I still remember who the fuck I am, who I used to be, and what I want to be. I still know all that stuff. Just getting to it is my issue. Like, I'm a writer. You know what I'm saying? A damn good writer at that. I'm an editor. A damn good editor at that. I'm a fucking athlete. I used to be a damn good athlete. On top of being a mother, a traveler, things like that. I'm all these things that I'm no longer doing, and these things that I enjoy doing. Over the past, how long I've been living in Orlando? 4 years now. Over the past 4 years. Oh gosh, I'm late for work. Ew, day after the holiday, I'm late for work. Over the past 4 years, I have really, really, really lost control of my health. Really. Like, if y'all been with my channel for a long time, y'all remember, I used to try to do marathons, and I would only get halfway through them. So even if I did like the half marathon, I only got like halfway through, but that means I still did at least 6 or 7 miles, or I would finish the whole thing, but it's in a hell of a slow time. But I was still doing stuff. I can't even walk down the block good, y'all, without getting tired or frustrated that I'm walking, or just like, not even frustrated, not even tired. I start the walk, and then I'll be like, fuck this. That's what I'll be like. It ain't like that I can't physically do it. I can't mentally push past wanting to do it. My inspiration and dedication is like next to none. I'm a fucking business owner. I've always had a business of some sort. You know what I'm saying? I have not edited a project for other authors since I moved to Orlando. Since I moved. Every year, I start a new book. I start writing a new book. I have not done that since moving to Orlando. And I like to blame it on the city. I'm going to tell you that right now. I like to blame it on the city. Because I don't want to blame it on me. But there's got to be some kind of correlation. It's some kind of correlation with me moving here and not being as motivated as I used to. And I think it's for the fact that for the first few years I was here, I couldn't stand living here. I've gotten to a place that, I'm starting to appreciate where I live more. So yeah, there's that. So things are changing with me mentally, but I need to refocus, y'all, for real. And it's not that YouTube is really taking away from what I'm doing. I don't have balance. Y'all know that already. I'm not good at balancing my life and my hobbies and things like that. I'm not really good at that. I used to be. I'm not no more. But it's not necessarily that's taking me away from YouTube. YouTube used to be where I have therapy. I could be in a going through an episode, having a state or what have you, having a mood change, something, anxiety, whatever, and I can come to YouTube, do a video about anything. It ain't necessarily about me talking. It's just to do a video, period, and I will feel much better. Now, the TV shows that I'm watching, the other YouTubers I used to watch, the comment section, humanity as a whole and its thought process as a whole is triggering me more than helping me. So I find myself to be triggered a lot more. Why is he stopped? Y'all realize y'all like green. I find myself to be triggered a lot more now. I will always there would always be a point for me to be triggered about something. Something that pissed me off, make me mad. Always, never fails. But not to the extent that I am now. And I'm very aware of it. My mental health I'm a lot better in some areas than I was, but I've gotten a lot worse in areas that I thought that I had been healing and working through. You feel me? So yeah, I just need to take a step back, reevaluate, refocus, and do some other things that I have put aside in my life, get back on track. I was watching my fucking tarot card reader that has not done a reading in almost I think it's been almost 2 years since I've done one on my channel. Because I have a YouTube channel that I do tarot. I think it's been almost 2 years since I did a reading on my channel. It's probably been maybe a little bit over a year that I've actually did a paid reading for a specific client. But what I was about to say, 2 years ago, I did a vision board. I usually use my tarot cards and oracle cards to help me with my vision board. Did a vision board. There were so many things that I said in that vision board video about what I wanted to do or what I needed to focus on in that particular year. The year was 2020. And it's 2022 and I ain't did none of that shit. I know that C19 came around and threw everybody's game off. But a lot of that stuff, the internal stuff, personal stuff, C19 didn't affect. C19 affected my external drive. The things that I could do on the external, like my travel and, things like that. But it was a whole lot of internal things that I needed to focus on, to work on, and I just didn't do it. And I don't know where I lost my desire, my motivation, I don't know what it is. And then I could say those specific things that my motivation, my inspiration is gone. I procrastinate more than anything these days. And then I would hear advice from other people or suggestions, not necessarily advice, about what they may do, or and I'd be thinking they ain't got shit to do with what the fuck I'm talking about. And then it annoys me even more. I was going through my medical records the other day over what the VA has me diagnosed with and shit like that, and mental health wise. And I never really looked at all this individual diagnosis. I knew I had PTSD. I knew that mood disorder was a thing, depression, bipolar, and they always told me that I had homicidal tendencies, so I lash out at others. But then I was also told I was angry with myself, so I lash out at others. I'm like, bitch, I ain't angry with myself, But that's the things I was told. They have on this thing called intermittent explosiveness. I had never seen that before, so I Googled it. Like, what the fuck is an intermittent explosive? And it is that basically I go from 0 to 100 real quick. That's the most plainest way for me to explain it. I could be smiling and laughing and talking with you, and then one small thing could set me the fuck off, and then you my enemy in my mind, or you the antagonist in my mind. So, and I'm sitting here reading this stuff to my daughter. She's like, yep, yep, you sure right. I just found it interesting. I don't know what the fuck they had to do with what the hell I was talking about. But I find that, okay, maybe this is what it has to do with. I find that a lot of things, just simple things, put me into that explosive state these days. So it's something that I'm not able to redirect my focus as much as I want to, where it stays redirected and I find pleasure and or joy out of the thing that I redirected to. It's like I can redirect to something else, and then that something else pisses me off. Say for example, and it seems so minute, so small. For example, I found at least 2 houses, y'all. And I switched lenders again. And I switched lenders because they advertised that they had special benefits for veterans, this, that, and the third. No, they don't. But if you use their agent, you can qualify for certain programs that they have, right? And so I explained to the person, you know what? Me and my agent been working together for over a year and a half. But the fact that we've been working together for over a year and a half is kind of trying or kind of telling what the level of our relationship is or how good I think she's doing, okay? So I'm like, I'm willing to work with other agents. If they could find me property better, this, that, and the third, do so. But the guy was supposed to be sending me information about the program to show me what my benefits of the program was. If they was going to help with the closing costs, if they was going to do this, do that, things like that nature, right? And I was on the phone with him. He said, well, while we're talking, I can go ahead and get you over to the agent right now, and you can talk to him. And I said, no, I got shit to do today. My dog, somehow Vito hurt his leg. I don't know what the hell happened, but somehow Vito hurt his leg. We went for a little walk. We did 2 miles that day. Went for a little walk. And when he came back, he laid down. He was chill. He only did a mile because I brought him back at the mile. I split it up. He was chill. He laid down, took his morning nap like he always do after we go for a little walk. And bitch, you see us merging. He laid down, chill. I want to say he laid down about a good 45 minutes. And then he got up and he was limping like a mother sucker. Now, when I walk with him, I make sure I pay attention to the ground to make sure he's not walking on any glass, things of that nature, nothing hard on the ground. I look out for my dog, right? But he did something, he hurt his foot, so I had to go to the vet. I called the vet the night before. It's like, what is it that I could do for my dog right now until we get to the vet? They was like, there's nothing I can suggest for you to do. This, that, the third, you just got to bring him in. My appointment was at 10:30. 10:50, nothing. 11:10, nothing. So now I'm mad as a motherfucker, right? My dog is anxious. Because one, I don't like keeping Vito tied up. I like him to be free. Free, set them free. You know what I'm saying? I put him on a leash when we go walking or what have you. But I don't want to keep him chained up or locked up when he don't need to be. This appointment's supposed to have been started 40 minutes ago. Why we ain't fucking started this appointment? Now he anxious because he's still hooked onto his goddamn chain. You got other dogs and cats coming in and out the damn building. And he getting, anxious around these other animals because he want to fucking play or do whatever or attack. You want to do one of the two for real. So, when the fucking doctor came in, the bitch did the same thing I did. She looked at his foot. She said, it's swollen. I said, I know, I told you that. When I called on the phone, I said his foot was swollen. And I checked his paws, and I noticed that there was no, I didn't see anything lodged in his paws, you know what I'm saying? She checked his paws, said the same thing. I don't see anything lodged in his paws. Now, she didn't even touch him. She just looked with her eyeball. I at least moved his foot, checked him. She said she didn't see nothing. Okay? She said, I'm going to prescribe you some antibiotics and some pain medicine. Why the fuck are you prescribing him antibiotics if you don't know what the hell is wrong with him? Why am I putting antibiotics in his body when you don't know what the fuck is wrong with him? I can see the pain medicine because, we can evidently see that there's swelling and he's not, walking on that leg. He's catering to it. He's, he tried to put his foot down and he's trembling and shit. You can tell he got some type of pain. And it's only in the paw, it's not in the leg itself. So find the pain medicine. The bitch, I could have got pain medicine, the same shit ointment that you just gave me. I could have used it from at home. I already got shit like that. Like, I put natural essential oils and shit on myself, some type of pain I can use for Vito too. But still, I got pain medicine at home, ointments that I could have used on him. When I asked your ass, what can I use? You was like, oh, you got to bring him in. So basically, she threw me some pain medicine and some antibiotics and got charged $105 after being sitting there forever. Because when she finally came in the room, it was 11:27, a whole hour after my appointment was supposed to start. So now I'm frustrated, but I'm behind on what else I'm supposed to do for the day. So I'm talking to this man on the phone, and I'm telling him, I don't have time to sit here on the phone and talk to somebody else right now. Okay, I called you back when I had the available time right now. But no, I don't have time to sit here and continuously talk to somebody else. They could text me or call me later in the day or tomorrow, right? As soon as I hung up the phone, that bitch called. Soon as I hung up the phone, the motherfucker called. And I'm sitting here thinking, didn't I just tell this motherfucker, no, I don't feel like talking on the phone right now, that I got shit to do right now. Call me later in the day or tomorrow. Why the fuck are you calling me 2 minutes after I hang up with this bitch? So that type of shit right there pisses me off. That's the type of stuff that triggers me. Little shit like that. And it gets me so fucking angry. It gets me so fucking angry. But it's stuff like that, and I know it's small. I know it's small. But it's stuff like that that I haven't been able to control my anger. So like it'd be stuff like some stupid shit like that would happen in a TV show to a person that ain't even me. Shit that just don't make fucking sense in my mind and my word, and then I get so goddamn angry that I don't even want to talk to y'all about it in a recap or review. That's where I'm at with my recaps and reviews, and why I'm like, I'm still watching the show because I know it triggers me, and I can't. Somebody, I want to say it was Sean Merrick, might not have been Sean Merrick, but somebody has to put that. This may be the sign that you just need to stop watching TV or watching this show and give up on this show or something like that. I understand that thought process. I understand that mentality. would I be doing that? And some things I can control. I could turn that TV off, walk away from it, right? I would be doing it every day of my life. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta face shit and deal with and push through whatever the outcome of it will be. Because I can't turn off the TV in life. What the fuck? What is this? Somebody got rocks and shit flying off their car or something. Who the fuck is... I don't need nothing else hitting my goddamn car windows. I thought it was this truck, but it must be the one that's all the way up there. And it's way up there, and it's dropping shit. Yeah, it's that motherfucking truck up there. Like, even the dump truck got out of the lane because they don't want to be hit by shit. I don't need flying debris flying in my fucking window. I'm late. Damn, I'm late. That's where I'm at, though, y'all. And then, like, I sit home and I be thinking about all the shit that I'm not doing. Like, my business is almost 2 years old. It'll be 2 years old next month. And although I think that for a new business, I'm doing okay, I think that I could be doing better. Because I'm missing the mark somewhere. Because I believe that I have a very good product. Like, I started off with no $5 lip glosses, you know what I'm saying? And from making lip gloss, I realized, like, the formulations that I was making was really benefiting people's lips as far as, like, retaining moisture and not cracking up and stopping cold sores and shit like that. And so I started venturing more and more into the actual benefits of skincare and the herbs and the extracts and all the shit that I use, right? But there's still so much more that I could be doing with my business as far as marketing, because, like, I'm a one-man team right now. And, you know, I listen to some of these, like, master classes and stuff for people, and they always talk about, well, you need to delegate authority, delegate help and shit like that. For a small business such as myself, like, I don't even make $5,000 a year yet, you know what I'm saying? For a small business such as myself, I can't afford that delegation. I can't afford to. Like, I was depending on my mom. She's a mouthpiece baby. She still is, but she lives in St. Louis now. She doesn't live here anymore. I was depending on my daughter. My daughter started her own business when, like, in the first year of C19, she, you know, got online, taught herself how to do something that she wanted to do, and her business is booming, you know, for what she's doing. So I can't really depend on her to do what I had wanted her to do, you know, initially, because she has to have time for her business. I don't have a team of friends that I can count on in that way either. I do have one friend that volunteered to do it. My one friend, God bless her heart, is a weed head. She wake up smoking weed. She go through her day smoking weed. She in her day smoking weed. She sit down and break bread and she smoke weed. She hug a kid. They smoke weed together. They grown, but still, that's how she is a. She may have Snoop weed. That's how I'm talking about the type of weed head she is. She's a functional weed head. I'll say that much. However, I sell products with essentials and fragrances and stuff, and I don't need my products going out to people smelling like weed. You know what I'm saying? So the one person who has volunteered to help me move along my business and help me manufacture, basically what she would be doing is I will be sending her my recipes, and she would be formulating them herself and shipping them out from the Midwest. So she would be handling a certain region as far as getting orders out. West of the Mississippi to California, she would handle those orders, and I would be handling them. You know, something like that. That's not the exact plan, but there's something along the lines. And I thought that had been very good as far as, like, time. Like, so that way I wouldn't have to dedicate as much time. Or other option would be I could do order fulfillment in mass quantity, ship them to her. Nah, that won't work out. Anywho, she was the only person I know that was like willing to help me out. That was gonna be free of charge. Like basically, yeah. I know in the long run, I will feel like I'm obligated to pay her something, because that's how I am. I can't see people doing that type of work because I know how fucking tedious this shit is. But I just need to put more focus into it. I really do. I need to put more focus into the marketing side of things, and maybe that's something that I can allow her to do. But I gotta learn how to do it right myself so I can teach her how to do it. Because I don't even really see her using social media as a whole. So just regular everyday like marketing, like I'm trying to do stuff with spill boards and all kind of stuff. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Put it like that. And then like by me not right now, not being in my own home. It's something about not being in my own home is hindering my process also as far as my business is concerned. I don't know. I come in that house and my first thought is I need to rest. I need to lay down. I just want to relax. Because it's a very peaceful home. The apartment is peaceful until the people upstairs get home. It's a whole nother thing. But anywho, I have, like, I don't know, like I say, people who've been on this channel a long time know that I started writing a book. The book been finished. I've been editing it for I don't know how many years. I've been editing it since I moved to Florida. Is that long? I started when I did my trip to Belize. I don't know, it's on the channel. When I did my trip to Belize, I started editing that book. It's been some years, and that's because I have not dedicated any real interest. I can't even say time, real interest in getting it done. I have another book that I started writing. I absolutely love it. I just read it the other day, the stuff that I had written, and I was like, "Girl, you good." That's how pat myself on the back type of shit. And I'm like, I want to finish this book. I had an interest in it a few years ago. The actress Laz Alonso, me and him talked about it before, to have it go from book to movie type of situation. Thing is, I ain't finished the fucking book. And so like things like that I know that I wanted to have done that I have not done, that have gone incomplete, it starts to weigh on my mind that I haven't completed it. Then I start to beat myself up like, girl, you ain't got no fucking reason why you shouldn't have did this. And now I'm like mad at my fucking self for not doing the shit that I said I could have did. Like, I stopped talking about the book, didn't I, on the channel? I know y'all was tired of hearing me saying it's gonna be done right now. It's gonna be done this year. It's gonna be done next year. It's a very good fucking book, I'm telling you. I don't know. I be thinking sometimes I got too many irons in the fire. But now I realize that my fire ain't even lit no more. It ain't I got too many irons in the fire. My fire ain't lit. I got a whole lot of irons. They ain't even in the fire because that fire ain't lit. My fire is burned out. That's what my daughter told me. I got burned out. So that's why I said it's going to be an indefinite break from YouTube. Working on other shit, trying to get myself back on focus. I need to work on one thing at a time. I want to start doing tarot readings again. I want to start writing again. I want to start editing again. I want to make sure this business of mine is successful. So I like that. I always have, I guess, multitasking. So focusing on one thing just ain't been me. I'm a fucking creative, you know what I'm saying? But I need to at least focus enough to get one thing in completion. Feel me? Like even with my YouTube channel, I've been on YouTube since 2015. my growth is so slow, but that's been fine with me initially. It was fine with me initially because I do something I just love to do anyway. So no matter if I had the subscribers, no matter if I had the views, I was still gonna do it anyway. However, when this started becoming more of a chore than something that I love, that's when things start going away. That's when I started like noticing, like, what the fuck am I doing this for? Because now I feel like it's work. I don't know when when it changed to be that point. I don't know. I think it probably had to do with my job. I had more freedom when I was living in St. Louis because I was really working. I mean, sometimes I wouldn't even go to work till 10:30 in the morning, and I'd be done by 1:32, if not sooner. Hell, now I gotta leave my house at 7 just to be here at 8, which I'm like I said, I'm late right now. Just to be here at 8, just to get off at 6 or 7 or 8 at night sometimes. Or get home at 6. Get home. I usually get off by 5 or 6. I get home by 7 or 8 at night sometimes. So I feel like my whole fucking day is gone and wasted. I'm fucking tired all the time. Like when I say I'm exhausted, I'm exhausted for real. That be some for real feeling. It don't just be mental, it be physical. I be fucking exhausted, man. Saturday? Sunday and Monday I was off work, right? I slept all day Sunday. After I took the dog out, we walked. I slept all day. I mean, I woke up to eat. I even caught a little bit of television, just a little bit. Talked to a few people here and there on the internets. But for the most part, I was asleep. I was up in my damn recliner with the remote in my hand. Knocked the fuck out. I was asleep. There was a point I think I went and laid down in the bed. And I got up, I was like, I thought I was going to make some lunch. I was talking about making lunch around 11. So I was like, okay, I'll probably put lunch together around 12:30 because I was talking about it around 11. And I said, I went to go lay down, y'all, for a second, just a hot second. Got up, it was 4:42 p.m. Like, my body needed that rest. I didn't realize that it needed that rest. And I wasn't feeling tired. But my body said differently. And that's how my off day's been going. So I feel like I'm not done. I feel like not done. Like I'm not being productive. I'm not being accomplished. So that's how when Monday came around, that's why I had that urgency to do shit because I slept all day Sunday. I was like, everything that I had planned on doing Sunday, now I got to do Monday because Tuesday I got to be back at work. And I had planned on being at work on time. I always plan on being at work on time. No, I don't. Sometimes I just assume I'm going to be at work on time. But this time I actually planned it. I was like, I'm going to leave the house at this particular time, make sure I'm on the road so I can get there on time. Because yesterday was a holiday, so today is going to be crazy. And then y'all know too, speaking of that, this time of year is when work get hectic for me anyway. And it's really hard for me to balance. Like I've changed jobs twice since the last time I broke my ankle that 1 year. I broke my foot that 1 year. And I was out. Last year. What happened last year? I don't remember. I don't remember what happened last year at work, but I don't remember being affected as much like I did in the previous years. But work is usually heavy as fuck around this time of year. That's why your car fucked up now, you raggedy bitch. Jumping in front of me like that. I don't understand people here. I ain't nobody behind me but space and opportunity. And this motherfucker decides he wants to ride up and jump his monkey ass over here in front of me just to get over in that goddamn lane. You could have just fucking went behind me. Where's my damn ID at so I can go to work? Why is my wallet not in my purse? Oh, I took it out. Something else that irritated me, y'all, in regards to my business. My brother, he watches my videos sometimes, but my brother pissed me off. And it shouldn't have pissed me off as much as it did, but it pissed me off. So I posted up on my Facebook page one of my products and how it was helping me affect the one I use for my hair. Why my hair is growing at the length it's growing, how fast it's growing, right? And my brother was like, oh, I need to try that, sis. And so I explained him the benefits of this, that, and the third. And then his last comment said, send me some. Now, when I first started my Sapphire Beauty business, I would send out samples. To people with the hopes that they would at least review it for me and tell other people about the product. 10% of the time that happened. 10%. I normally had to go back and like beg for a review, or specifically ask for a review a second time for them to actually do it out of that 10%. But 10% of the people that I gave free samples to actually, said something. So if I send 10 samples, one person actually said something, 10%. That's how it was. Okay, so every once in a while I would introduce something new and I want people to like test it out for me and give me some feedback. And it's very rare that I get feedback. I love I love the people who do more than anything. Because y'all helping me stay afloat, baby. I'm telling you. Y'all helping me stay afloat. Okay, so one of my sister-in-law, I initially sent her some stuff. I'm at work. Y'all gonna have to hear this story later. All right, talk to y'all later.